From across the defense and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Too easy. Got to give the credit to the lineman on that one.
And he's not taken down yet. He's up. The 20. The 10. Touchdown.
Honestly, I don't think the Connor can stop him.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's football contest between the Beavers of Putnam High School and yours, South Hadley Tigers. Please remember that high school athletics promotes good sportsmanship. We ask that your behavior towards players, coaches, officials, and fans reflects good sportsmanship. Officials for tonight's game are Russ DeRozier, Timothy Casey, Chris Kane, Charles Stevenson, and Jonathan Mitchell. Would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem by the South Hadley High School Marching Band.
Welcome to another great night of Friday Night Football here on South Hadley Sports Network. My name is Brady Dennison alongside Justin Moskal for tonight's matchup. Justin, the Tigers are taking on the 2-6 Putnam Beavers. How are you feeling going into tonight's game?
I feel great about it, honestly. They've been rolling lately. There's no surprise they're going to be running the ball late. So we're not going to expect too much passing early on, but we'll see Owen Dawson. We'll see Locree. We'll see all the guys up front.
I mean, it's senior night, so they're going to want to put their seniors in. So South Hadley's going to take the opening kickoff this game. They did not do that last night, or the last game we covered. Justin, what do you think was the story behind them taking it first half? What do you think? Like, why would they do that?
Oh, I mean, get the ball in the second half.
So they're not getting the ball in the second half.
Yeah, for Putnam.
South Hadley won the toss.
Yep. So
Putnam gets the ball in the second half.
Yep.
Okay, I'm lost. As I do tend to be. But we persist, folks, and that's why we're here on tonight's broadcast.
But yeah, they're going to be running the ball a lot. There's no surprise. Owen Dawson's going to be explosive as always.
Justin, we are going to have a third commentator, I believe, later on. Caden Drowan is joining us again.
Nice.
For the second half. But other than that, should be a pretty standard broadcast. Set to be a great game here on senior night. Had a great presentation before this with all the respective seniors. And they'll be having something for the marching band during halftime. And the Beavers kick off. Owen Dawson makes the catch. And he's already starting to run. He's off to the races.
He's gone.
He's there. That's going to be
Wow.
a punt return touchdown for Owen Dawson.
Dawson taken by number 4, Owen Dawson for a South Hadley touchdown.
Let the band play.
What a run. He went untouched into the end zone.
Kicker there was Cameron Campbell, number 7. So, what great work to start this game off. It's 6-0 and it only took 20 seconds. So we do have a little bit of a different crew to start this game. Obviously, you and I are commentating. Josh Lucas is on center cam tonight. Left cam, Luke Guile. Right cam is Caden Drowan. And on the mixer, Nick Jimenez. Two of our major players, Colin Zeronig and Noah Carillon, can't be with us at the moment. They had their soccer game earlier. They are en route. They will be here shortly to take their spots back. And Justin, we do have a final score on that soccer game. South Hadley 1, and the other team 0, which I think was Wacona, maybe?
Yeah, it was Wacona. They're looking to make a playoff run.
So
That was an interesting formation there. They put Dawson in the Wildcat. Snap it directly to him.
that's something.
That's something we haven't seen all year.
It's the kind of thing you'd expect to see a pitch there. But no, I guess not.
Yeah, I got that.
Guys, don't cross till he kicks it, okay?
So Justin, you're the defense of Putnam, and you just let up a punt return touchdown. What's going through your head?
You just got to step it up, honestly. I mean, first play of the game, it doesn't get worse than that. So
It's definitely unfortunate for these Putnam Beavers. Head coach Joel Torres I've known for a while now, and he's a great guy. I believe it's his first season coaching the varsity team at Putnam, and he seems to be knowing what he's doing, because this team looked great during warm-ups. Unfortunately, their record hasn't reflected that, but they seemed like they were pretty stellar during the warm-up. So we get set to bring you their first offensive drive, and we will let you know as soon as we get a beat on who's under center. In the meantime, Justin, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's important to talk amongst your crew here. That is number 6, Carter Dickerson, a sophomore. Motion man takes a snap. He's going to give it to the motion man. And he's taken down, I think, before the line of scrimmage. That was number 29.
Carried by number 29,
Javier Herman.
Taken down by number 4, Owen Dawson. Dawson's 3 on the play, brings up a second down and 13, ball at the 25-yard line.
This is a loss of 3.
We saw a lot of those plays last game that we called. A lot of jet sweeps in that one against Ludlow.
Last week, the Tigers took a trip to Zott Park in Chicopee, where they, I believe they beat the Chicopee Pacers by a considerable score. Gonna try a passing play here to number 7, Cameron Campbell. And it'll get him the first down. So not a bad play there.
Complete to number 7, Cameron Campbell. It's good for Putnam, first down, ball at their own 40-yard line.
So that last game at Zott Park was a very rainy day and the field was super muddy. Just goes to show how lucky we are and other schools around us are to have a turf field so you can play through that rain.
Yeah, it's really helpful, especially on the rainy days.
Justin, have you ever played a sport on this turf?
When I played soccer, I did. I played a few games.
That's awesome. That'll be a second down, a game there. I believe that was number 8.
Pass complete to number
That
8.
is sophomore Dominic Sobers.
down by number 12, Noah Marion. Gain of 2 on the play.
One thing about this roster that I'm not a huge fan of, it's organized by grade, not by number. Yeah, it goes grade and then alphabetical order. And there is ambulance. Whoever's receiving that ambulance service, if you're watching the broadcast, we wish you the best. There's a flag.
False start.
I think it was on the offense, yes.
Yep, on the offense.
5-yard penalty. Third down. Or second down. Wouldn't it be so cool to be a football ref for like one game?
That'd be cool. You get yelled at a lot, but
I just want to do a southern accent for the whole thing. Holding. Offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down. And it's incomplete to number 42. That is Ivan Carmona.
I like how they've been throwing the ball early. Other teams against the Tigers have not done that lately.
And we've seen a lot of attempts on passing for the Votech schools. We saw something similar to Conic, which is, I believe, the vocational school. And Putnam is as well. And he can't get to the snap. He's going to pretty easily recover it. That'll still be a 4th down. Justin, you think they're going for it here?
I do not think they're going for it here.
Fire.
And it looks like they're changing personnel.
Facts. Still no word on the whereabouts of our 2 other members, Noah and Colin. Gents, if you're listening, we miss y'all. We hope to see you soon. So they are going to punt here. Punt will not go all that far. Dawson's going to grab it off the bounce. And he's off to the races again. And he's taken down. A pretty good tackle there.
Yeah, I think the ball came out at the end. Looks like it got out of bounds, though.
South Hadley recovered, though. Sophomore Braden Koski coming out on the play. And senior Noah Marion coming out. Collins here. Justin, I have been told I've been making a pronunciation mistake for the whole season. Number 2, Julius, I've been referring to as Julius Hebenth. His last name is pronounced Hebenth. I had no idea.
I think I was saying Hebeth too.
I think you were just calling him Julius.
Yeah.
So you're doing a touch better than I was.
It's like Belsky's going to get out here now.
Justin, we have a celebrity sighting as well. And Hebenth's going to take it through the defense. He'll get the first down, but not much else. Justin, we have a celebrity sighting. It's Coach Foley from the baseball team.
Coach Foley.
We will try and secure an interview at some point later in the broadcast. Maybe the second quarter?
For a first down, ball at the 8-yard line.
Oh, you guys can't see this on the broadcast, but Coach Foley's asking for money, and I don't have a penny in my wallet. First and goal for the Tigers. Belsky takes the snap. He's going to hand off to Dawson. And Dawson's going to cruise in for a touchdown. I couldn't hear myself for a second there. We're back. So what do you feel like about these early catalysts in the offense?
They're needed. You gotta come out early, especially against a decent team like Putnam.
Where is Noah?
Last 2-point conversion, they came out in that wildcat. Now it looks like Belsky's gonna take the snap.
No motion man, Marty Locre's got it. He is in.
And that extra point carry for number 34, Marty Logre is good. Our score was 8:18 to go in the first quarter. South Hadley 16, Putnam 0.
So unfortunately, we don't have time tonight, as our scoreboard services have been a little shoddy. Oh, it might be working apparently. Oh. We are having a manually operated scoreboard from our side. We're not taking data from the actual scoreboard, but there's 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Tigers up 16-zip.
No, it's gonna take my
Great offense so far. So it looks like our head honcho, Colin Zaranig, is headed down to cover the camera that is closest to the snack shack. I'm honestly not sure of my cardinal directions right now about what actual direction that would be. I was taking my number 88 pretty far too. Number 88, I don't have on my roster. Or do I?
Kickoff taken by number 88, Roman Chapman.
What are we gonna do?
Roman Chapman.
Number 87, Brady Brecklowski. Putnam ball first down at their own 27-yard line.
So, Tigers defense will come back onto the field, and Justin's main man, Dean Carey, will start calling plays again.
Yep, he was great last game. He brought the blitz on almost every defensive play.
Well, it's tough not to when you have such defensive, just such a defensive specialist, guys like Jasiel Ramos.
Yeah, he was great last game that we called against Ludlow.
And to think that he's just a sophomore, and that's going to be a fumble. Recovered by...
That pass attempt is incomplete.
Oh, it's incomplete.
Second down.
Yeah, so I was saying, it's crazy to think he's a sophomore. We've got 2 more years with Jasiel, as long as he doesn't transfer schools. I know there was rumors circulating that he was going to Central, but I believe those have been put to rest. So the band is doing their thing, and they're doing a great job as always. Quarterback tries to make a pass, and it's incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. Third down.
So it'll be a 3rd and, I believe, 10.
So it looks like the defensive coordinator is just having his linebackers read the play, and both of them are going to drop back if it's a pass. Both of them are going to blitz when they see the run. They're kind of just playing it off the ball right now.
So a 3rd and 10. Carter Dickerson under center. Takes a snap. Passing play. Incomplete. Into the open field. Looked like some interesting placement from one of the Tigers' defensive players. Looked like Noah Hambley could have been further back in the field to try and
Yeah, they've
grab
been
that
running those
interception.
short slants. They've ran about 4 of those. I think the call might be on defenseless receiver. Maybe a late hit.
Well, Justin, you know much more about this than I do, so.
Personal foul against South Hadley. 15-yard penalty is good for a first down for Putnam. Ball at their own 42-yard line.
It's a tough loss for South Hadley. They're going to want to get that back with some strong defensive plays here. Still no sign of Noah. Incomplete and out of bounds, but the coach is going to make the catch there.
Putnam's been having trouble catching the ball. They have 3 drops already.
So Justin, as we've talked about before, you are going to be one of my co-hosts on the upcoming sports recap show, Tigers Rewind.
Yep.
What do you think of that, and are you looking forward to it? Just a wacky... It's intercepted by Griffin Soderbaum, the sophomore.
Pass is intercepted by number 1, Griffin Soderbaum.
Defensive line got to the quarterback, and he threw up an absolute duck right to Soderbaum for the pick. Not sure what he was thinking there, but that was too easy.
Just an unfortunate play for Putnam. And the band's going to play Kern Craft. I think we're at a Bruins game. So, Justin, you want to touch back on Tigers Rewind?
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Got some decent interviews with some of the players that we're still conducting.
Oh, they got blockers.
Oh, boy. And he's off to the races. And he'll fall. Recover his own fumble, it looks like.
Carried by number 4, Owen Dawson. Dragged down from behind by number 7, Jose Rios. Good for a Hadley first down. Ball to Putnam, 17-yard line.
So Justin, one of the interviews that we're going to be conducting is with your golf coach, Coach Jason Burke.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
Coach Burke, as
Golf
you
team.
know if you've watched the previous broadcast, is extremely knowledgeable, not only in golf, but in every sport.
Yeah,
He played a lot of
football
sports, he watched a lot of sports, but we have nothing but respect for him.
Football ref and quarterback.
And he's going to be, somebody's going to be taken down there. I honestly don't see who's under the pick pile. I think it was Owen Dawson. It was Julius Hibent.
Rome. Get a 5 on the play, brings up a second down and 5. Ball to 12-yard line.
Justin, there's an absence on the sidelines tonight. Somebody that comes to most of these games that I don't see right now. I do not see Coach Benoit.
I'm sure he's here somewhere.
Academic euphoria.
He has to be here.
1st and 10 or 2nd and goal for the Tigers.
There's that
Huge
motion play we
takedown.
saw against Ludlow. The two backs line up on the side. One of them goes in motion.
Carried by 34, Marty Walgreen. Stopped by number 73.
That was pretty much the only formation they ran against Ludlow.
Tigers actually have 3 backs. 2 running backs and a fullback. So, I don't know if that means anything to what you're saying. I'm really perfectly honest. So it'll be Owen Dawson. His 3rd touchdown of the day. And we still have 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Where's the band? Justin, where's the band?
The band is silent at the moment.
Wonder if they've been told to calm down because the Tigers are...
It's the first quarter.
We're out to a 22-0 lead, Justin. I guess it could be seen as a wee bit arrogant.
Oh, watch this side. Tom, what's your gap?
Belsky takes the snap, the handoff to Marty Lokri, and he'll be in easily for the 2-point conversion.
5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and scores Hadley 24.
Justin, we still have no sign of Noah. Are you at all concerned?
No, I'm sure he'll be here. Hopefully.
Or maybe there's something we don't know and he's called out or something.
I think we would have got a message, but he should be here.
We probably would have got a message. Sorry about that. We are setting up for another kick here. The Tigers' legendary kicker, Ryan Poirier. Putnam looking to claw their way out of this 24-0 deficit. Catch is made. And he won't get all too far. And again, that was Roman Chapman.
Kickoff taken by number 88, Roman Chapman. Stopped by number 72, Joshua Ramos. Putnam will have the ball first down at their own 29.
Is there any new faces on this defensive play, Justin? I'm not thinking so.
Yeah, not yet. Still in the first quarter. I think they're going to keep their guys out there.
Yeah.
Maybe in the second quarter, if the lead lengthens a little more.
I'm thinking that come third quarter, we're going to see a lineup either on defense or maybe offense of some of the defense or the South Hadley seniors that we don't see all that much. Guys like Mikey Sabula, Landon Gardner, Brennan Whalen,
Carried by number 1,
Janoon Curidar.
down by number 7.
I know I'm pronouncing that wrong.
It's good for a Putnam first down, ball at their own 42-yard line.
Personally, I don't know about you, Justin, but I'm looking forward to possibly seeing fan favorite Tigers senior Eric Cole.
Of course, yeah. I'm sure he'll get some minutes in.
Eric is one of the coolest people I've ever met in the world of football. Every game day, he's there to dap essentially every student up in our school. Get us all pumped up, get us all supporting. If it weren't for Eric, I don't think we'd have as good of a turnout at these games as we do.
On the play brings up a second down and 7, ball at the 45-yard line.
So they'll set up. It is still Carter Dickerson under center. He'll hand it off there. It's number 8, Dominic Sobers. Won't go too far. 3 minutes and 22 seconds to go.
Stopped by number 72, Joshua Ramos. Number 12, Noah Marion.
Justin, you got any Halloween plans?
No, not right now.
Brings up a third down and 8, ball for 44.
Halloween's coming up, and you know, it's exciting. We're obviously focused on football tonight, but it's good to bring up current events sometimes. You want to tell anybody what you're dressing as?
I will be Goose from Top Gun.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be great.
I know a friend of yours was dressing as Maverick, but my Halloween this year, I'm dressing as the elusive Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Dickerson scrambling here, and he throws another duck. It'll be a 4th down, and another chance for the Tigers to do their offensive thing.
It's like they're bringing out the punt unit.
It's a rare occurrence that they don't. Would like to give a little shout out to one of our teacher advisors, Miss Jess Nelson. She made these incredible South Hadley Sports Network media passes. They say our names, they give our titles and everything. They're incredible, and we appreciate her dedication, as well as Miss Melody Figgy in the graphics department, who printed these out for us. Nothing but respect for those folks. I mean, I have a media pass. That's so cool. Punt's up. It's gonna bounce. Out of bounds.
That punt goes out of bounds. South Hadley will have it first down.
Chain gang takes their spot. And we will get set for another offensive drive for these Tigers.
We're still waiting on our first pass from the Tigers.
You know,
See if they try one out.
But Belsky seems to be running a run-heavy offense. And I think that's what we're going to see through this first half. As they're not going to want to give up this lead. They're not going to want to have a bad pass corrupt it. You know, Justin, at what point do you stop pouring it on? At what point are you beating a dead horse?
I mean, for me, I'm going full throttle until at least halftime. Maybe until the start of the fourth.
Oh, and Dawson, a decent carry here. He's off to the races.
He's gone.
He's gone. 4 touchdowns in the first quarter. I feel like we say this a lot, but this Tigers rushing defense, or rushing offense, is really just the Owen Dawson show.
It's Owen Dawson, and on 2-point conversions, we've seen Lockery as well.
Oh,
We have a penalty on the play.
penalty.
It's getting called back.
South Hadley.
Oh, wonderful. Well, hey, 3 touchdowns in the first quarter is still something. 4 would have just been a tad bit cooler. Justin, you got 3 descriptive words to describe the Tigers' offense so far.
Explosive,
Great choice.
running,
The
and blocking.
This guy's a true professional. Get this man in the big leagues. Belsky's going to hand off here. I think it is, who comes up with it? Noah Marion, I believe.
The run game has been so great, but that's only because of the linemen. Everything starts with them up front.
You know, as a local sports network, we do like to shout out our other local sports teams. The Springfield Thunderbirds AHL hockey team is winning right now, 1-0 off a power play goal from Adam Gaudette. If you didn't know, I'm a season ticket holder at the Thunderbirds. And Burke Belsky's going to throw a completion to Griffin Soderbaum. The first passing play of the game is going to be a first down for South Hadley.
South Hadley first down. Balls at the 45-yard line.
So, already a big drive from the Tigers. A touchdown that got called back. And now, one of the coolest completions I've seen this season.
Offside call against Putnam. It's first down and 5 yards at the 50-yard line.
Offsides on Putnam.
Chris, number one, line up.
Tigers still going with 3.
Noah's
3 backs.
finally here. Took him long enough.
They're still going with 3 backs. And it's working so far. The running has been great.
And Noah came with food. I don't think he brought us any. Another pass. This time to Owen Dawson. Flag on the play. Of course.
And a penalty on the play.
That's the quarter. And South Hadley will reset on the opposite side of the field. So we will step aside. Tigers up 24-0 after the first quarter. Wait, are they?
I think we got a flag. That play's going to come back.
All right. Looks like Noah got food from Family Pizza. Lucky. I have to eat dinner after the game. What's the beat on the post-game grub, Justin?
I actually ate before the game. Little Chipotle.
That's valid. I think I'm getting Family Pizza after the game. But we are going to step aside for the end of the quarter. Tigers up 24-0 over the Putnam Beavers. 24-0 Tigers after the first quarter. We do have our first guest of the evening. South Hadley baseball head coach, Coach Matt Foley. Coach, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, Brady was on.
Well, I'm doing great, guys. How you doing? Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you on. Putnam recovers a fumble. Great timing for you to come on the broadcast, Coach.
Yeah, we got a little action. Hopefully we'll get the defense back on the field, and I think things will be headed in the right direction.
So, Coach, obviously baseball, we don't start up till mid-March. So, what is your off-season regimen looking like baseball-wise?
Well, you know, we can't really do much until that March time, but we do a lot of organization. I think the seniors usually do some off-season workouts. I'm a huge promoter of playing other sports, though. It's a really important thing to me. I think that multiple sport athletes are more well-versed and they don't burn out, and they're, I think, an overall better high school experience. So a lot of our kids play other sports, as you can see tonight with the seniors we have out there. And
you do have some football guys.
We have football guys, and we have soccer guys, and we have quite a few golf guys. So fall is very active for the baseball players. So we really don't think too much about baseball. We want them to focus on the sport they're playing in. We do have some kids that play some fall baseball, but that's just sort of icing on the top of the cake. I really like them to be playing the fall sports.
It's good to be diverse.
Absolutely.
In what sports you play.
To play under other coaches, to have other friend groups. You know, it's very hard to work out alone in the off season. So if you're part of a team, you know, you seem to have more success. We've had a lot of kids play basketball over through the years, and indoor track has been a huge area for baseball players. As a matter of fact, Coach Ben Sabb started that program many, many years ago, and we've always had a strong presence there, and that gets the kids really in great shape before our season starts.
I'm sure that's great to enhance speed and stamina on the base path. It's picked off by Owen Dawson. The helmet is off.
Owen's having a great game. Nice way to have your senior last game at the field be so successful.
And he's a three-sport athlete too. He's playing
certainly
football.
Is.
He's playing basketball, which he's been named captain for, I might add. And he also plays lacrosse in the spring.
And he comes from a long line of, you know, all of his brothers and his sister. They've all been very good athletes here at South Hadley, and it's nice to see him continue that line of outstanding athletic prowess.
I mean, the Foleys have quite the athletic prowess at South Hadley High School as well. I mean, your son played baseball, daughter played soccer or field hockey?
She played field hockey, and she did indoor track and outdoor track. Then my nephew James Foley, who's one of the assistant coaches, played baseball and soccer and indoor track. And Bree Foley, her sister, is currently playing and is the senior captain at Westfield State University, and she's a field hockey player and has senior day tomorrow.
Wow.
So you see that in South Hadley. There's a lot of families that have stayed in town, and you see the kids. I see kids that I play with, the Marions. I played with Coach Jeff Marion, who's the lacrosse coach, and Dean Carey was a teammate of mine. So it's kind of nice to see generations of players come through the town. Well, it makes for a great feel in the town of South Hadley.
And you can also see a lot of the different coaches are parents of either former players or current players, and they've switched from sport to sport. Just to think about our own little example, I mean, Coach Nelson, Jess Nelson, our teacher advisor, she coached for basketball and softball and now baseball, and now she's our advisor for South Hadley Sports Network, her and your wife, Miss Foley. So
Yeah, there's really a group of people that give a lot of time and effort and energy back to these kids, and it's nice to see that they do cross over to other sports and they're not just in one sport.
I believe they're holding a little bit of a timeout here. Thank you so much for coming on, Coach Foley. We do appreciate you taking the time. When we come back, Justin gets the mic back and we will finish this second half up, the second quarter up.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and it was great talking to you guys, and we look forward to the baseball season.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So it'll be Tigers for a first and something like 15. And I think there's, was that a sack on Burke Belsky?
I think it might have been.
It's unfortunate.
Fumble on the play recovered by number 16.
Yeah, so the NCAA, you can buy an injury or you can buy a
So I don't think it was Belsky. Did you hear what Nate he said?
I did not, but I think that might have been their first sack of the game.
So Justin, it's always a pleasure when I get to interview a coach because they always have such an in-depth analysis about who's on the field and what's going on around the world of sports, whether it be football or not. And Owen Dawson's taken down pretty quickly there. But Justin, out of all the people that we've talked to on these broadcasts, who do you think was had the most impact, commentary-wise?
Coach Burke was great. He's an NFL, or not NFL, but football ref. So he had great insight.
If Coach Burke were an NFL ref, I'm sure he would be teaching.
Yeah, but he was a quarterback and a referee, so he offered some great insight.
I think what Coach Foley gave us right there was pretty stellar as well. And yesterday night we had Coach Miss Nelson on the broadcast, and she did an incredible job as well. Miss Foley did great for the field hockey game, but
Looks like he caught the ball in the end zone. That's a safety. Oh my gosh.
so
Belsky just dumped it off to, I think that was Soderbaum. And he was tackled in the end zone.
I think that these Tigers are starting to cool it down with 8.5 minutes to play in the second quarter.
It looked like he dropped that, but I'm not sure.
Justin, it's a big day in the music world. Taylor Swift dropped her 1989 Taylor's version today.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I said it right here.
I second that.
Not a fan of the NFL controversy with Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce.
I've heard that it's a publicity stunt, just to get heads
I mean, yeah,
watching the NFL.
it seems like it is almost.
Personally, I think that Taylor Swift's music isn't horrible, but I think that some of her fans' actions are pretty inexcusable.
They're pretty passionate.
That's a decent word to use. As we have some of the members of the volleyball team walking down in front of our setup. I believe they're in the Western Mass Tournament. So best of luck to them in their playoff run. And if I can figure out what's happening with them, I will let you know. Kick from Ryan Poirier. Caught on the, we'll call it the one hop.
Oh, big hit.
And a big hit from Julius Hebent. That was Roman Chapman who made that catch.
So the rule in high school must be that you kick off after a safety, because normally it's a punt.
Yeah. Justin, obviously this is the last game of the regular season for football for South Hadley that really matters. So, will we be seeing you for some color commentary for other sports?
Yeah, probably.
I know baseball is pretty much a no-go.
Yeah, and I'm going to be playing basketball as well, so that might be tough, but we'll figure something out.
On that carry, by the way. I mean to step on your toes there.
Gain of 13 on the play. Good for Putnam, first down, ball to 50-yard line.
Definitely going to miss you on the broadcast for baseball, because I think you offer a great analytic standpoint for baseball. But we should have a color commentator for that. We're going to find who. But that'll be something that I'll have to scout out. Another timeout. This time on again for Putnam. So we will step aside once again. So, South Hadley maintaining some type of lead here. 24-2 now. After the first offensive endeavor for Putnam came in the form of a safety.
They found a way to get on the board somehow.
Snap taken by Dickerson. He's going to pass here. That's completion. And he is off to the race. He's taken down by the freshman Noah Hambley.
Those slant routes have been working all night for them.
Our receiver was Pedro Rivera, sophomore. It's interesting. So 1st and 10 now. Justin, do you have a favorite professional football player?
Well, I don't have a current one, but all time is Rob Gronkowski. He's a funny guy. Greatest tight end of all time.
Gronkowski. We're going to see some movement here from one of the backs. Number 1, he's on low. He's pushed way back.
Number 1, it's one low. Stopped by number 64, Jason.
Justin, my personal favorite football player of all time is Julian Edelman, another member of the New England Patriots.
That's a great one.
Edelman was exemplary for a role-playing wide receiver, a wide receiver 1. I believe he went to a couple Pro Bowls, and he ended up going down as one of the best to do it in a Patriots uniform.
Yep. And he started as a quarterback.
He did, and as a member of the Kent State Flashes.
Yep.
In college. You know who else I really like? Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, he's great.
The best Kelsey brother. And it's incomplete on that pass to Pedro Rivera.
Not a big fan of his brother, Travis Kelsey.
Same. But we discussed in the broadcast earlier how we feel about Travis Kelsey and his relationship with T. Swizzle. Miss Foley's commenting how much she loves Jason Kelsey. I love him too. Another Putnam timeout. Justin, we gonna fill this in this time?
Yeah, we can.
What do we want to talk about? Give me a topic.
Let's talk about former NFL players.
Actually, I have a fun one. Random NFL players.
Random NFL players.
Just ones that you wouldn't think of.
Have a shout out for the South Hadley cheerleaders doing a great job over there.
Super Bowl champion with the Patriots, LeGarrette Blount.
That's a good one. I've got
Running
another
back.
Patriots Super Bowl champion. Wide receiver Chris Hogan. One of my favorites of all time.
I think he plays professional lacrosse now.
He does in the PLL.
Yeah,
I had a Chris Hogan Patriots jersey.
he was great
It's not a
for
lie.
1 year, and then he retired to play lacrosse.
I think he played for 2 years.
Yeah, it might have been 2 years, yeah.
Give me another. Fire.
How about Dion Lewis,
I like that one.
another running back?
I like that one.
Should have been Super Bowl MVP against the Falcons, but they gave it to big Tom Brady.
Give me former Patriot law firm Ben Jarvis Green Ellis. And we are back here. 3rd and long for Putnam. Passing play here is incomplete. He threw that thing right onto the turf. Touch under 5 minutes remaining here. Or touch over 5 minutes. Jess, you want to run up one more random player?
How about Steven Gostkowski,
I love that pick.
former kicker?
You don't tend to think about the kickers.
Yeah, they're huge.
They're much more important than we give them credit. I have one more.
That's
for
going to
you.
be a false start on the Tigers.
Up a 4th down and 13.
I have one more for you, Justin. in my opinion, the greatest name in all of football history. Rodrigo Blankenship.
Yep. Colts kicker.
I don't think he's with the Colts anymore. I think they got Matt Gay.
Yeah, he switched teams. He bounced around for a little bit. He was great in college, though.
One of my favorite things about football is how long kickers can last in the league.
Ball's out.
Flag on the play, but it's recovered by Ryan Poirier. Whoa!
Wow. He took off, too. I think there's going to be a flag, though. See if it comes back.
Penalty on the play. Fumble was recovered by number 15, Ryan Poirier, taken down by number 65, Nasiel Simple.
You know who I miss, Justin?
Who?
Devin McCourty.
Yeah.
Incredible defensive player.
He was captain for a while.
He was.
A couple Super Bowls.
When you think Patriots defensive player, you think two guys. You think Devin McCourty and you think Teddy Bruschi.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
I think that McCourty did almost just as much for the Patriots that Bruschi did. I will die on that hill.
Yeah.
They are, again, two of my favorite players of all time. And as we have 5 minutes remaining in the half, South Hadley going to start their offense. We would like to remind you that we will be covering the band performance and senior recognition at halftime.
Yeah, I know.
The wonderful Miss Beth Ann Curtis directing the band. He's doing a great job. We have nothing but the utmost respect.
There goes Dawson again.
Off to the races. And he's in. Touchdown. Owen Dawson. Just, again, a stellar performance from Dawson. The band has been dormant this whole half, other than the first 2 touchdowns, which I suppose is to prevent them from being, I suppose, a little arrogant to play a song after you score a touchdown when you scored 4 of them in the first half alone. But also, I mean, it's high school sports. Let the band play.
Wait till people on such a thing.
Wah, ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. And Noah Marion's in for the extra 2 points. Justin, have you ever thought about having a podcast?
I have. I think it would be cool.
Imagine
Yeah.
you, me, Noah, and Caden Drowan on a podcast.
South Hadley podcast.
You know, that could be an endeavor for the South Hadley Sports Network to do. Maybe 3rd or 4th, or not 3rd or 4th, like 2nd or 3rd year of operation. We do a podcast.
Bring in a new guest every episode.
That'd be fun.
That'd be nice.
With student athletes and coaches being so accessible at the high school level, it wouldn't be all that hard to put on. So, if anybody watching this back knows how to do a podcast, I've tried once and failed miserably, please get back to us, because we would love to have a South Hadley Sports Network subsidiary podcast. If there's a flag on this play, what would we call it?
South Hadley Sports Podcast.
Facts.
Something simple.
Penalty on the play.
Where's Colin? He's not on a camera anymore. Oh, there he is. Found him. Justin, I've ran out of things to talk about with too much one-sided football going on.
17-yard line.
In the second half, we can look ahead to the next matchup.
Justin, the next matchup, other than playoffs, is Thanksgiving. We've got over a month.
That's a big one.
Under a month. Battle of the Bridges against the Holyoke Knights. Should be a fun game. We will be there covering it at Holyoke High School with their turf, if all goes according to plan. She's going to scramble. Almost picked off there, but it's dropped by Noah Hambley.
And that pass attempt is incomplete. Interception was knocked away by number 81, Pedro Rivera. Picks up the second down.
I suppose the ball feels
Justin, let's take our look again. Have we seen any new players on the field? Because I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them just yet. Looks like the coaches are just going to wait till the second half to put in some of the backups.
Personally, I'd like to see my boy Mikey Sabula on the field. You, me, a bunch of the people on South Hadley Sports Network, as well as Mikey at team games first period. And Mikey is hilarious. We have all the respect for him. I take it you have nothing to say about that.
Yeah, he's great.
Okay.
He's a really funny guy. Burke Belsky's also in that class.
He is. Burke is one of the funniest people that I've ever met in sports. He also plays baseball, and during baseball season, I personally think he's even funnier. Loves to sing on bus rides home. He's got a great voice. If football doesn't work out, he should pursue singing.
Yeah, he probably could.
Yeah, boys. Good spot.
Pass incomplete there for the fourth down. Justin, I have an idea. You know, as it is known on these broadcasts, you are fluent Norwegian. Would you like to say anything in Norwegian?
That is not true.
It just is.
Not sure who came up with that, but
Me. For any of you that do pay attention to the Springfield Thunderbirds, they're up 2-0 now over the Hartford Wolf Pack.
looks like they're going to punt it away again.
It'll bounce pretty far. They'll let it roll. I actually prepared a phrase in Norwegian. Jeg elsker det sørlige Hadley Tigren. That means I love the South Hadley Tigers.
Oh, well said.
Norwegian. You knew that.
I did not know that.
Justin keeps denying his bilinguality. I really need to come up with better jokes for this broadcast. Justin's not going to offer an opinion on that on the air. And that'll be Noah Marin, I believe, on the rush. Taking out pretty early. Oh no, it was Burke Belsky. Justin, one of my dreams as a commentator is to do an entire broadcast in a stupid, phony accent.
You could accomplish that.
Gain of 5 on the play brings up the
We won't do it tonight, folks. Don't worry. You don't have to hear that.
Yeah, it has to be a complete game.
Oh, of course. What accent would you want to do? Like, I feel like Southern would be fun.
Southern would be fun.
Owen Dawson recovers his own fumble there. So it'll be a loss of, I believe, 7 or 8.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage by number 88, Dominic.
South Hadley, 3rd down.
Loss of 9 on the play.
It's just a preview of what you can expect.
Ball for 41-yard line.
We'll call that the Southcast.
That'd be a fun time.
We are clearly running out of things to talk about. Okay, now I really don't know where Colin is. Passing play there, Brady Courier is complete. And he'll get taken down there. It'll be a 1st and 10 and a bunch of yards.
It's a nice play. First time seeing him tonight.
You know, from a senior captain, you'd expect to see a little more.
Pass complete to number 85, Brady Courier.
Well, he's a big guy. He's more of a blocking tight end, I feel like.
That too.
The reason these running backs get so many touchdowns are because of the linemen and also because of these tight ends that contribute to that. So
He's got basketball height too, so you can expect to see him in the paint for the basketball season.
Oh my God. That was ridiculous.
Take down there pretty quickly.
a lot of times these tight ends get overlooked because they don't get the numbers, they don't get the receptions or the touchdowns, but they get the blocks.
Gain of 3 on a play brings up the 2nd and 7 ball at the 25-yard line.
We having another timeout? Yes, we are. No, we're not. Half of these broadcasts, I don't know where my mind goes. And like I keep saying, this whole season, under the new South Hadley Sports Network moniker, has been a reality check for me. Just proving that I still have a long ways to go if I want to do this in the future. Oh, it looks like it could be something to do with maybe medical-wise? If I saw a med bag go on the field, maybe not. Yeah, definitely not. Justin, feel free to chime in at any time here.
Yeah, I mean,
Not much to say.
we're just in a break right now, so.
Yeah, focus.
Looks like Dawson's gonna go in motion.
There you go.
Yep, there he goes.
Flag on the
I think he
play.
left early.
Just a touch
Nope.
over a minute left.
It's gonna be on the defense.
Any fun weekend plans, Justin?
I think I'm gonna do some golfing. It's gonna be a good time.
No idea. I talk to Justin almost every day. And I'd say about 75% of those days, he's golfing at some point. Whether it be for practice for school, or a match, or just for fun, Justin is always on the links.
It's a great game, you know?
I
Never
have
gets
all the
old.
respect for it. So much more physicality than you'd think. It's caught by Griffin Soderbaum. Is he in?
He's in.
Touchdown, Griffin.
Touchdown.
He's had a great night.
Colin went on a snack run, it seems. He
His
didn't ask
first
us
catch
if
of
we
the
wanted
game.
anything.
Soderbaum's first catch of the game, he laid out. That was a great play, and that's going to add on to that.
Oh, the balloon's going up.
38-2 now. Minute 16 remaining in the first half. And as soon as these plays wrap up, we will turn it over to Beth Ann Curtis's Tiger Pride Marching Band for their wonderful performance. We've seen it a couple times here, but I'm sure they're going to put on a little extra for senior night.
Extra point carried by number 4, Owen Dawson is good. So with 1 minute and 15 seconds to go in the first half.
It's 40-2, Justin.
Putnam 2.
It's been Owen Dawson all night.
And a little bit of Griffin Soderbaum.
A little bit.
A little bit. Justin, you were saying you got Chipotle earlier. What's your Chipotle order?
I did. I went with the chicken bowl.
Facts.
I went with brown rice.
Interesting.
Kind of a bold move. Guacamole, sour cream. It's always great.
No beans?
I did actually, yeah. Black beans as well.
See, I'm a no beans guy.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of the texture.
It's pretty disappointing.
I go steak and I go white rice.
I was gonna go to the steak, but they were out.
That's crazy.
I was pretty devastated, but you know, what can you do?
You know what? I think the last time I was at a Chipotle, they were out of steak as well, and I had to get chicken. It still works, but the steak is considerably better.
Taken by number 1, Antoine Lowe. Shot by number 72, Rafael Ramos. Putnam ball.
Justin, I think we should do a South Hadley Sports Network outing to Chipotle. How would you feel about that?
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Team bonding experience.
Looks like we have a new player on the field, number 74, Lanning Gardner, who is a senior, recognized in the ceremonies earlier, as I'm sure. If you're watching this, you possibly watched some of that. Minute and 8 seconds to go in the first half. Yeah, the Tigers, the Owen Dawson show, as we're calling it. It's 40-2.
I'll bring my bag over there.
Yeah, Putnam's probably going to keep passing.
They need those big gains to try and maybe, just maybe, and it's fumbled.
Oh, that's going to be... Oh, he recovered it. Thought the Tigers fell on it for a second, but they got it back.
Fumble on the play recovered by number 29, Javier Hammond.
1 minute left.
Brings up a second down and 17, ball to 25-yard line.
So our crew is looking relatively normal right now, like it was supposed to look. Only major switch being Josh Lucas taking center cam for the moment. Handed off there. The running man won't get very far. As our clock winds down, we have 10 seconds. So that'll, I think, run out the half. So we will be back for the second half. Tigers with a considerable lead. It's 40-2. We'll be back with all the second half action here on South Hadley Sports Network, your home for Tigers Athletics.
thought I was over. No, you got a pass coming your way. You got a pass coming your way.
So I'm going to read their names and tell you just Senior, Amber Patricio, being escorted by Aunt Brandy Hennessy on the marching band 1 year, raise the baby. Our next senior is Nick Segura, being escorted by senior Griffin Blackburn and Mike. 1 year, and he plays the trombone. Next we have Ethan Niles, being escorted by mother Megan Chandler, father Jason Niles, sister Ariana Niles, sister Mila Niles, brother Owen Niles, stepmother Amy Niles, stepfather Garrett Chandler, and brother Eric Aubrey. He's been in the band for 2 years, and he plays bass drum. Next up, we have Riley Moore, escorted by her mother, Vanessa Moore. Riley has been in the band for 2 years and plays the euphonium. Our next senior is Vivian Prince, escorted by mom, Lori Prince, and father, Sal Prince. Vivian has been in the band for 2 years and plays the mellophone. Next up is Eli Copey, escorted by mother Marie Copey and father Stephen Copey. Eli has been in the band for 2 years and plays guitar. We next have senior Griffin Blackburn, escorted by his mother Jennifer Blackburn and father Barack Blackburn. Griffin has been in the band for 4 years and plays the snare drum. Next, I'd like to welcome to the field Molly Brown, escorted by her mother Maggie Brown and father Richie Brown. Molly has been in the band for 4 years. She plays the snare drum and she's the drum captain. We next have Caitlin Blasco, being escorted by mother Doreen Blasco, father Robert Blasco, and brother Matthew Blasco. Caitlin has been in the band for 6 years. She's played trombone and tuba, and she is the brass section leader this year. Our next senior, Amelia Blasco. Her family has already gone out, but it's mother Doreen Blasco, father Robert Blasco, and brother Matthew Blasco. Amelia has also been in the band for 6 years. She's played the flute all 6 years, and this year she is the woodwind section leader. Our next senior is Rosa Gonsalves Porter, being escorted by Kelly Janesco and Reese McKenzie. Rosa has been in this band for 4 years, plays the xylophone and the marimba, and she is the percussion section leader. Next, we have Ray Lewis, being escorted by mother Carol Lewis and father Jim Lewis. Ray has been in the band for 3 years, plays the quads, and is a drum major this year. We have Caleb Cox, being escorted by mother Julie Cox, father Jim Cox. He has been in the band for 4 years, plays the trumpet, and is a drum major. Senior Tobias Power Santos, being escorted by mother Devin Santos, father Larry Santos. Tobias has been in the band for 2 years and plays the trumpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior class of 2024 from the South Hadley High School Tiger Marching Band. Thank you very much.
After an incredible performance and recognition of our band members. The Tigers still maintain their considerable lead. It's 40-2 at the start of the second half. Putnam will receive here. Justin, I don't know if I've told you this, but I was a percussionist in middle school.
Yeah. I remember those days.
I was Mr. Holmes' little prodigy on the drum set. Had me pulled out of class to work on something in the band room pretty frequently. Ended up coming too much with my academics and away from my class time, so I decided to leave the band in 8th grade, but those years were some of the most fun of my life, and I do appreciate all that I've received from Mr. Holmes over the years. So Putnam will take the ball from just beyond the 25. No. I'm wrong. Like the 32. Justin, have you ever dabbled into music?
I've never played an instrument, but I like listening to music.
You have a favorite artist or genre or anything like that?
I like Drake.
That was a handoff there to Azon Blow. Loss. 1 yard. So Drake's your favorite artist?
Yeah, I would say that.
Do you have a favorite specific genre? Rap, country, I know you listen to.
Yeah, it's probably rap.
They haven't caught you listening to reggae.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, Bob Marley.
Fire.
Nothing wrong with that. We got a player down.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I believe that's, is that Julius Hebenth? Yeah, it is. We'll step aside for a brief moment to let him get his bearings. Quick little pause there for the injury. That was Julius Hebenth. He's making his way off the field, so prayers up for a speedy recovery for him. Justin, about that music question, I'm not going to say who my favorite artist is because I'm a controversial figure. I'll let the viewer do their best to pick out who it is. I will say, separating the art from the artist is key. At least when I listen to music. Snap taken. Pass there. Caught. Taken down. And we do have some new guys on the field. That takedown was number 17. That's Lincoln Belsky, a freshman. That number 88 on the carry is Roman Chapman.
Yeah, I think this whole second half is going to be the JV guys.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Some of the underclassmen you don't see.
Now, Justin, we don't have all that much to talk about this game, considering the lead the Tigers have. So, what do you want to talk about?
Talk about the World Series. Game 1 is underway right now.
Personally, since the Blue Jays got knocked out, I've been bandwagoning with the Diamondbacks.
Yep.
And I'm so glad that they made it all the way to the World Series.
They were my team as well.
And I'm going to be honest, I also did really like Texas. But that's mostly because they beat Houston.
Yeah, I like the Rangers and the Diamondbacks.
I think realistically, the Rangers take it. But in my heart, I want the Diamondbacks. One of our camera people, Luke Guile, is making a comment there because he is also working on the World Series right now. I think he is rooting for the Diamondbacks.
I think he was a big Phillies guy, though, so that's pretty tough.
He was. We like to play with Luke for being kind of a bandwagon sports fan. He likes the Bengals and the Phillies. He loves Joe Burrow. I mean, who doesn't?
You know, I'm not a big fan of Joe Burrow.
Fact. Why don't we talk about respectable guys in sports? Like players you can't help but like. First down. Knocked out by numero uno, Griffin Soderbaum. So who's a respected guy in sports? Guy in Burns.
Pedro Martinez.
I like that answer.
I don't think anybody hates him.
It's hard to hate on a guy. He's just so goofy. There's an old commercial with him where he said, "I've got more pitches than a used car salesman." And he said it in his accent, and it's just funny. The guy's lovable. Can I bring up another one from the Red Sox?
Yeah.
Rafael Devers. It's so hard to hate on that baby-faced guy.
Yeah.
Barely speaks a lick of English. Always cheesing. Pass is incomplete there. Only people that I know that actively hate on Rafael Devers are Yankees fans.
Same with Pedro Martinez.
Exactly. Martinez's best years came with the Red Sox and the Mets. The Expos, sorry.
A little bit with the Dodgers, too.
He did play for the Phillies, but not too much there. Justin, who's your favorite National League team?
I feel like I might go Rangers. I'm not a big National League guy, but I like Texas, so.
Justin, they're in the American League.
That's a good point. I like the Diamondbacks. I don't hate the Dodgers, but
I'm a Mets guy. Went to a Mets game over the summer. Got a baseball from my boy Pete Alonso. Just a great franchise.
I like the Braves too.
I do like the Braves. That's why I saw them play. I got Spencer Strider pitch.
I'm a big Acuna guy.
I did not get to see Sean Murphy play. I got to see Travis d'Arnaud. Citi Field is one of my favorite stadiums in sports to visit.
Yep.
I really.
I've never been, but it looks great.
Other than Fenway, have you been to any of the other major league stadiums?
Yep, Camden Yards.
Oh yeah, you have been to Camden. Two-man tackle there. Number 47. I don't think we've seen much of him tonight. That is.
That pass was complete to number 47,
Mohamed Haji.
By number 4, and Dawson will
Yankee Stadium's also a nice spot.
See, I didn't know you went to Yankee.
Yep. Also went to Citizens Bank, actually.
Ooh.
Well, Phillies game.
I've been to, obviously, Fenway. Been outside of Comerica Park in Detroit. Never went into a game. I've been to a game. I've also been outside Citizens Bank. I've been to a game at the Rogers Center in Toronto and Citi Field in Queens. Although my next stadium on the bucket list is Citizens Bank Park to see a game, so possibly next summer. And then I want to get to Great American Ballpark with the Cincinnati Reds.
Yep.
My dad and I have family out in Ohio. We want to go see a game there.
I feel like San Francisco would be cool too.
Oracle Park.
Yeah.
Or Seattle, T-Mobile. Where are they holding the All-Star game this upcoming year?
Seattle?
No, they held it there last year.
Yeah.
This upcoming year, I mean.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
I think they're overdue to hold it in the Northeast.
That pass attempt is incomplete. Taken away by number 13.
It's almost another pick by Hadley.
You know, Fenway hasn't had an All-Star game since 1999. Why not bring it back?
Brings up a third down and 15.
Justin, if they held the MLB All-Star game in Boston, would you make a conscious effort to go?
Oh yeah, I would be there.
How much money do you think you'd shell out for a ticket?
Whatever they're going for. I would be at that game.
Would you buy me a ticket by chance? I don't got that kind of
If
money.
I could afford it.
Just... Looks like we're having an issue with one of our cameras here. I think Big Papa CPZ's fixing it. 9 there is taken down. For the first down, that is...
complete to number 9, DJ Velez. It's good for Putnam, first down, following the South Hadley 19-yard line.
Have on my roster, or do I? EJ Velez.
Putnam's putting together a nice little drive, actually.
Yeah, and you know, I think they deserve to get a little bit of offense here and there so that they can at least call this an effort. Because obviously they've been playing hard, but...
Yeah, they've had some nice plays. It's just... Tigers' run game and blocking has just been too good.
You know, I'd like to give a little shout out to... there's a sack there. There's a little gang of fans down at the end zone. All teachers. I'd like to give them a shout out. I see Miss Laundry gets down there. Mr. Langevin. I know usually Miss Castellari and Miss Cole are part of that. I don't see either of them, but I'm sure they're either here or watching this broadcast. And Miss Nelson was a part of that for a while, but now she's our advisor.
On or off, DJ.
I've been told there's an official nickname, the Superfans.
Just no.
Justin, have you had any of those teachers?
I have.
Which one? I honestly have no recollection.
Usually Coach Benoit's here. I have him this year. He's great.
Coach Benoit's the GOAT. We've gone over that many a time. So, third down here. Third and long. Justin, what's going through your mind on a third and long like this?
I would say they're going to pass the ball. I mean, it's their only chance. There it is. Picked off.
Picked by Noah Hambley again.
He's had 3 opportunities at a pick, and he finally got one there.
That pass is intercepted by number 13, Noah Hambley. Taken down by number 6.
They've been running those slant routes all night, and they're finally starting to catch on to it.
Just great work there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Justin, you know, we came onto this turf on an unseasonably warm day, but it's finally starting to get a little bit chilly. Do you think you could take the broadcast for a second while I put my long sleeve shirt on?
Yeah, sure.
You have a headset, or you want to go on with that?
No, I can keep going with this.
All right.
That's our ball! That's our ball! Let's go! Let's go! You want me in, coach? H?
Bubble on the play, recovered by Putnam. They'll have first down, ball at the South Hadley 21-yard line.
D-line, get pressure. Come on, D. Roll right, roll right. Hey, Lincoln, watch that screen. Watch that screen. Huh? That's on my side. Go, Roman, go!
So, Justin, it seems as though that you are pretty bad luck when I'm not on the broadcast.
Why would you say that, Brady?
The fumble recovery?
Oh, yeah. Well,
Where have you been?
Stop by number 17, Lincoln Belsky.
we need you here, Brady.
Gain of 4 on the play, brings up a second and
First
6,
time in a
ball at
while.
the 17-yard line.
I felt genuine respect here on the South Hadley Sports Network. I'm a butt of a lot of the jokes at our setups, breakdowns, in-school field trips, meetings, essentially everything but games. That's only because half the jokes wouldn't fly on these broadcasts. But who am I to talk about that? Anything to add, Justin?
No.
Sorry for trauma dumping on a live broadcast. Gonna be a pass attempt here from Carter Dickerson. No, he's gonna run. He is pushed out.
Nigga, start screaming. I want something down.
This will be a third down now.
Keep your head up.
I think so.
His crew brings up a third down and 4. Calls the 15-yard line.
We have South Hadley Sports Network fans behind the bleachers here. Huge shout outs to Renzo Carrero and Jamie Medina, who joined us behind our little section here. Both devoted members of the wrestling team. Which, by the way, the wrestling team now has an Instagram account. And as soon as I find the handle, I will tell you guys so you can follow them.
By number 1, ball stopped by number 65. I'm sorry, 58, Ryan Poirier.
_ SHHS _ wrestling _ Go follow them on Instagram. We love the wrestling team.
Let's go. Watch that right up the middle. Let's go, guys. Watch ball. Go.
A bit of a sponsorship shout out. Huge thank you to Parkview Financial for so generously donating some money for shirts, and they go for it on 4th down and don't do anything. They have so generously donated the money for our South Hadley Sports Network shirts. Beautiful dry fit Nike t-shirts with the Sports Network logo printed on them. Shout out to Parkview Financial, and especially Mark Zaranig, our good friend Colin's dad. Another quick read that the carpentry department at South Hadley High School is currently selling charcuterie boards. So if you'd like to purchase one, they're going for $15. Either send your student with money to the high school, or I believe you can just come to the high school and pick one up yourself. For more information, email jhumiston@shschools.com. Justin, what do you think of those cutting boards?
They're pretty high quality. I'm not gonna lie. They put a lot of work into those down in the carpentry department.
Excuse me. Sorry, got a bit of a cough there. We have a couple friends in the carpentry department. Notably on the football team, Brayden Koski. I believe a couple of the football players are in the carpentry department. There are 45 seconds left of the third quarter. South Hadley still maintaining that 40-2 lead. Belsky, the snap, hands off to Owen Dawson. Dawson trying to get through the traffic, will be taken down, and took 2 players to bring him to the ground.
Number 4, Owen Dawson.
Justin, are we on running clock right now?
I believe it is running clock.
43, Nasir Peterson. In 10 on the play brings up a third down.
Oh, yes.
And 7, off the 18-yard line.
That's a quarter.
So, 1 second left. We will briefly step aside.
And
Tigers,
that's the end of our third
40.
quarter.
Putnam 2.
So Brady, what can we expect from our new Tigers Rewind?
That's a great question, Justin. One that I totally didn't ask you to ask. Tigers Rewind is going to be a sports recap show akin to what you'd find on ESPN. We're going to be talking about all the different sports, how they've fared so far this season, playoff implications, and we're going to be talking to some of those who have had their heads in the game. We have interviews with golf coach Jason Burke. We're conducting an interview with football running back Owen Dawson, and we've already conducted our interview with girls soccer captain Lauren Marjansky. So,
For one time I had a good view.
I've been trying not to say this, but it's essentially just going to be South Hadley Sports Center. So, Justin, I feel like this broadcast needs to be more conversational now that we are at this lead and we seem to be maintaining it to the point where no one's scoring. So just give me a topic. Give me something fun. Let's talk this out.
We got to think of something to talk about.
You know what, Justin? In honor of our next
we have a score update in Game 1 of the 2023 World Series. The Diamondbacks are in the lead 3-2 over the Rangers.
Do we know who's on the bump for these teams? I'm sure it's an ace match.
I don't, but I would assume that is the case. Zach Gallen, Nate Eovaldi, maybe?
See, I don't know if Eovaldi's the ace now that they have Max Scherzer.
It might be Scherzer. They went with Montgomery, #1 last series. So.
Justin, I had an idea for something we could mention. Since our next football broadcast will likely be on Thanksgiving, let's talk about what's the best Thanksgiving food.
I'm a big stuffing guy.
Stuffing is the most underrated food until you get it on Thanksgiving, and then you are gently reminded of how great it is. One of our teacher advisors is commenting now because they're advocating for stuffing or for mashed potatoes, which I personally think that mashed potatoes are very overrated food.
Offside Putnam is good for South Hadley.
Pick up on this, Justin.
Just to confirm the World Series pitching matchup, it is Zach Gallen versus Nathan Eovaldi.
I figured it would be something.
So I was right.
You're always right, Justin.
I try to be.
You've never been wrong in your life. I don't think you've said something wrong on this broadcast.
Thank you, Gertie. You also can't overlook the turkey. A lot of people overlook it because it's the main staple, but...
Pitch play to Julius Habenth for a first down and more. Turkey, any other time, is the driest meat, and it's not all that great. There's some great turkey products. Like if you put turkey on a sandwich, you're gonna eat it. Turkey's the best sandwich. But Thanksgiving, there's just something about that. Suck it. You can tear it apart with your hands. Maybe a knife. Justin, what's the best dinner meat? Like, the meat's gonna be the main course, but
it's gonna be steak.
I'm not even talking personal portions. I'm talking like a roast, a roasted meat.
Does steak not fall into that category?
Can you roast steak?
You can, if you want.
Okay, there you go. Roasted steak is the best.
I'm a big steak advocate.
Owen Dawson. Owen Dawson.
What an explosive run. How many tackles did he break in that play?
You know what Owen Dawson is?
A superhero.
He is a high school football player. And I want to touch on what I meant by that before I just hit a brick wall on that broadcast. Owen Dawson can play any position you give him. Offense, defense, special teams. He's a jack of all trades. It's Swiss Army knife. He is the definition of a high school football player. Just versatility-wise.
I agree. He's a great running back, but you see him on defense and he runs the whole thing.
All around, guys, what we need in football. I'm going to stand up here to get a better vantage point, and I think Justin's going to do the same. Because some of the yardage we've been messing up could probably have been prevented if we were standing the whole time. Plus my legs are starting to kind of hurt, so I'm comfortable now. As the band plays, Gonna Fly Now by Bill Conti off the soundtrack to Rocky movies. Justin, I want to ask you. Oh, there's Marty Lowcream for the touchdown. There's the band. Please excuse our silence. We're having a little dance break. All respect to Miss Curtis, the marching band. They've competed a bunch this season. They performed at the Big E, and they're looking to submit video to compete in more competitions. You will have the opportunity to see just the marching band at some point soon. Not sure when that is, but as soon as we know, somebody will make it public. So Justin, I was going to ask you, do you have a favorite hype song? A song that gets you pumped up for a sport?
I like Headlines by Drake.
Whoa, I just like that song in general. I can rap those lyrics for me.
I'm sure you can, Drake. It's a very hype song.
I won't. Right here. You know what I really like? Business by Tiesta.
Yes.
I remember the first Red Sox game I went to post-COVID. They played that song. I was still wearing a mask. My dad and I were social distance from every other fan. They had chains on the bleachers.
Yep.
But it was a baseball game at Fenway Park. And I remember we won 9-2 for the Tampa Bay Rays that game. But that was the most hype thing that I knew.
Speaking of the Red Sox, we got to get back to winning some ball games. See what Craig Breslow can do.
I met Craig Breslow when we get.
He seemed like a great guy.
He's a family-first kind of guy. When I met him at Winter Weekend, he was actually with his kid, which was a little interesting. But
used to pitch for the Red Sox.
I know.
I know.
I know.
Just letting the fans know.
Justin and I like to play a game where we try and name obscure Red Sox players. What's your favorite obscure Red Sox player?
There's a lot you can go to. I'm a big Kevin Plawecki guy. He's a guy who his only opportunities came with a pinch hit, and he would give you a bunt, and he would execute it every time.
You see, I'm a little surprised. There's a specific player that I thought you'd say, that you didn't say, and I won't mention it. I'm going to let you guess who you think I would have thought for you.
Is it Bobby Dahlbeck?
It's not Bobby Dahlbeck. You're on the right track with the first name.
Blake Swihart.
The greatest catchers in Red Sox history.
Yep. I would not say that, but
I would.
he's a great guy.
My favorite obscure Red Sox player. He played one season with the Red Sox. He went to the World Series and lost. That is one of the greatest pitchers in New York Mets history, Tom Seaver. Played one season with the Red Sox, 1986.
There's a lot of players that had short times in Boston that we forget about.
Tom Seaver went to the American League Championship Series. He won it. Then in the World Series, he lost to his former team, the New York Mets. 1986 World Series is a touchy subject for Red Sox fans.
It is.
They thought the curse was going to be broken a little early. But it took until 2004. Kevin Millard told the guys in the locker room to cowboy up. And there it was. So you're saying there was players who played just like short stints with the Red Sox? Do you have a favorite one of those?
Yeah, my favorite's probably John Smoltz.
Atlanta Braves legend. Just we have a minute left in regulation. 46-2 is looking like our final.
Yeah, what a game for these seniors.
And Eric Cole is in the game. I am incredibly happy. Oh my God, Justin. A friend of ours is out there. Number 25, Aiden Lugo.
Oh, good to see Aiden Lugo out there.
Junior varsity standout, Aiden Lugo.
Look for his name in the future.
They're going to come to the sidelines for a little huddle here. Timeout. Justin, I'm so happy right now that Eric's getting to play a snap.
Yeah, it's good to see.
If I were at TD Garden right now, I'd be step dancing as the band plays Shipping Up to Boston. I know you love this song, Justin.
It's a great song.
Ship it up to Boston. What? Okay, I won't. I refuse to sing on these broadcasts, but sometimes, you know, just gotta go to it a little bit. There's specific artists I refuse to sing in general. But victory formation will ensue. And Eric Cole is on the line. He's blocking pretty well. The pass there is incomplete.
And Eric up front was giving that offensive lineman some hits.
I've literally been getting the whole...
Almost got to the quarterback there.
Mikey Sabula's on the field as well. Luis Jacino. Martin Williams. Brennan Whalen. Landon Gardner. Brody Keller's out there. Brady Murphy's out there.
That's him out there at safety.
They're just going to let him cook here. Number 8.
Big hit.
It's right into Aiden Lugo. But that's the game. Tigers
Aiden
win
Lugo.
46-2. That's incredible.
What a hit.
So Justin, let's just give our final thoughts on this game and then we'll break our setup down.
Yeah, they came out hot. And that was pretty much it. It was over in the first quarter.
Thank you so much for Putnam for joining us tonight in South Hadley. But unfortunately, they walk out here with 2 points. But from all of us here at South Hadley Sports News Network, thank you for joining us. From Justin Moscow and the rest of our team, I'm Brady Denniston signing off.